Hello and welcome to Code with Joe. In this tutorial, we're going to explore the Binance API. So for all that don't know what Binance is the largest cryptocurrency exchange. I always call it the Disneyland for cryptocurrency because you can really do a lot here in this exchange and it keeps growing. For example, it makes it really easy to buy cryptocurrency on Binance with your through bank deposit, or you can buy it with credit card, debit card. There's P2P trading. They also got here some their regular exchange where you can trade cryptocurrencies. They got their academy. If you're new to cryptocurrency, definitely check out the academy. It's for free, and they got some other stuff. They're also working on or it is basically already running their own decentralized exchange, which will be definitely a really good thing in the future. And they also have the Trust Wallet, which is for mobile. So for your mobile phone, you can use Trust Wallet. And they also got their own Binance Chain wallet, and I will make a tutorial to this at a later time because this is too much for the API tutorial, because we want to just focus on the API, and there's so much to talk about here on Binance. Yeah, so definitely check it out yourself. There is a link in the description. If you use my link, you get actually, I think, $10 off or something, or $10 for free, something like that. Let me know if you use my link, what you get, how much you get. And once you signed up for Binance, then you can click up here where the little person icon is and go to API management. And here you can create your API keys. Just give it a name. I don't know, whatever name you want. I call it YouTube. And then you can click create API. For this tutorial, make sure you have reading enabled and spot the margin trading enabled, and we don't need the other ones for this tutorial. And then just copy your API key and the secret key. And then we can actually get started with coding. So in here I have my project folder. I called it Binance, and I have two files in here. This is the main Python file that we write our code in. I called it bin.py. Be sure to not call your files binance.py, because this happened to me. That's why you see here some names like bin and binan, because first I called my file binance.py and I kept getting errors. So do not call your Python files binance.py. And in our main file, I have here just this line of code. We import our client, and we got the client. This is where we paste in our API key and the API security key. And for this tutorial, I forgot to mention, we're going to use the official Python package. So let me go here back to the browser. We're going to use the python.binance library for Python. So we need to install this. We can install it simply by, I'm just going to copy this with pip install python.binance. So I assume you have python.3.6 or later installed. Then you can just run pip install python.binance. Now I didn't want to run it because I already have it installed. And this is how you can install the Python package. There is also, Binance has also their own REST API, but this is the documentation for the REST API, but we're going to stick for this tutorial with their Python package. So once we have everything, once you have copied these 4 lines of code, so import config, for everybody that doesn't know, I have here my credentials in a separate file, in a config.py file. And I have, if you want to write a script and you don't want to see somebody your keys, you can do it like this. So I'm just lagging here. So I have here a variable, I think it's called API key, and then inside of a string I have here my API key like this, and I have also a secret API security variable, and I have my security key here like this. and then I just import these two lines of code with the import config, and then I use them here with config.api key and config.api security. But if you have your keys like this in the same file, you can just do just reference your variable name in here. But if you want to have it separate, then you can do it the way I do it. Okay, so let me delete everything here. And once this is done, we can check if our connection works. We can run our file. In my case, it's python bin.py, and I get the line here logged in. So everything works on my end. I can start fetching information here from the API on Binance. Oh, sorry, you didn't even see this now. Yeah, so what I had here saying was these 4 lines of code. Sorry, I didn't see that I have the browser up, but I only have here these 4 lines of code. Again, I'm gonna do it again. Sorry about this. So I have here my 2 variables like this for API key, and inside a string I got here my API key, and the same I did for API security. Why doesn't it go? API security, and I did here the same like this, and then I imported my config file and a reference to API key and API security like this. But you can just paste it here in plain a string as well if you want to, or just paste the string and the variable with the string in here in the main file, and then just paste in the variable name. You can do this as well, but I'm sure you guys know how to do this. And so let's not waste any more time here. So now we can fetch some information, and we can start here. The first thing that I'm going to do is we can get here some symbol information like this. Client.get symbol info. Here we get all the information to the symbol that we pass in here, and then we can print out the info. The info like this, and we get back a JSON response here for our symbol, and we can also loop through this through the information here like this. We can say for I in info we print oh, is my computer stuck? No. Print I. And here we can see all the functions that we have available when we want to get some information about the symbol, so for the trading pair. And we can see what's available here, if we can margin trade this trading pair, etc. Okay, then we can go here to exchange info. We can get here all the information from the exchange. I'm going to replace this line of code here with client.getExchange_info, and let's run this. And this gives us here the functions what we have available when we want to get some exchange information. We got the time zone, server time, rate limits, exchange filters. If you do not know how to access them, we can access, for example, here, what we're gonna access, time zone. We can say here, time set is info, and we pass in here the time zone. And then print times. And then we see our time zone. We got UTC. We can also do it for server time. And we can fetch the server time. Okay, then we get back epoch time here for our server time. We can also fetch our account information. For this, all we need to do is we change again this line up here to client dot get underscore account, and then let's just print first of all to see what we get. So we get here a JSON response. So it looks like we get here a lot of trading pairs. This most likely is our wallet on Binance. And so there is a lot of token here on Binance. I don't know how many trading pairs they have. So I delete this here. We can loop through this. We do it here with for I in info. And then print I, not if print, it is print. And here we get some information to our wallet. The balances we got here: make a commission, take a commission, buy a commission, seller, can trade, can withdraw. So this gives us the information here in our wallet. So let me show this to you. So we go here to fiat and spot wallet in our account, and then we can see here the list of currencies that they have in our wallet. So the currencies that we can deposit. We can hide the small balances in here, and I wanted to show you the so make a buyer. What was the one that I want to show you? Can withdraw, can deposit. So when we go back here, we have here the actions. For example, can trade. So if we can trade the token, if we can what is one other one, if we can withdraw it, and this is the information that we can get back here. So we get here most likely booleans back, true or false. Let me see if I can just run this. So I have to specify a trading pair. I most likely have to, yeah, but you can see what you get here from the account information, what's inside of your account. And there are some permissions. Let me actually print out what the permissions are. Perm and info and permissions. And then we can print the permissions perm and see what we get back. Okay, spot permissions. So the permissions are for spot trading. Okay.